What's going on, everybody? My name is Greg, and welcome back to another episode. And if this is your first time here, go hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell so you know when I drop new videos. Today, I want to talk about protecting your energy. Now, and I'm just getting right into it because this is kind of like somewhat important to me because I've experienced, I call them energy vampires. And I think we all need to know how to deal with people who kind of drain you of your energy and how to kind of get away from that. Now, when I say protecting your energy, I'm not talking about the energy that you use throughout the day to get through your day, when you eat food to replenish how you feel, or when you drink a cup of coffee and you feel energized for a couple hours, whatever the case may be. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is like your spirit. So, you know how you would talk to someone, let's say you call them on the phone, or you see somebody in person and you haven't seen this person in years, or it's been a couple of days, and you're talking and you're kind of starting to feel away because, they have like a lot of negative stuff going on, or they just have a energy about them that doesn't mesh with yours. You're positive. You're like, I'm going to get through this day and I'm going to do my best. And as you're talking to them, you start to notice like you're starting to feel drained, tired. You're starting to have all these emotions of being maybe upset, angry, depressed. And you're like, well, I wasn't feeling like this like 5 minutes ago before I started talking to this person, but now I'm starting to get all these emotions. Why is that? This is what I call an energy vampire. And I've experienced that a few times in my life with a couple of people. So I'll give you a short story. So I had this person that I'm not gonna, mention any names, anything like that I went to high school with, and we kind of lost contact for a while, then got back in touch. And, I would talk to this person to catch up and see how their lives were going. And first time I spoke to this person, like, okay, they seem like they have a lot of stuff going on. It seemed a little bit outlandish, a little crazy. All right, whatever the case was. But when I got off the phone with this person, I felt tired. I didn't feel like this maybe 20 minutes ago, but I felt tired. Like, damn, like I wanna go to sleep tired. So I went and maybe had a cup of coffee or ate something real quick, and I went outside, sat in the sun or whatever. So then I speak to this person again, and the same thing happened. I'm just like, is something going on? Like, is it me? But every time I speak to this person, I feel this way. So the third time I speak to this person again, now all the time I speak to this person, they're staggered. It's maybe a month between each one. So the third time I speak to this person, they're just laying on the negative stuff thick. And I'm just like, this is a lot to deal with. You seem like you need to get your life in order. And what I noticed was every time I spoke to this person, they had no accountability for any of their role in anything that they did. They were always the victim. And every single scenario, every single conversation that they had, they were always the victim. And they seemed like they didn't want to do anything to change their situation. It's like they love to be just in chaos. And I call those type of people little negative balls of energy. And they just feed off a positive energy to create more chaos and more negativity and try to spread their sorrow. And I'm not with that. Keep that over there. Just don't bring that my way. I'm not about that. So what I did was I spoke to my girlfriend. I was like, hey, every time I speak to this person, I feel like this person is draining my energy. And she was just like, well, she possibly can, because, when you talk to people who are just have all these negative emotions and just a lot of negativity going on in their life, and you're not really about that. You try to keep your life, very positive. You're doing things to inspire, to help people, and then you just get hit with a ball of negativity. It can affect you. So I told her, I was just like, I don't think I can speak to this person anymore, because even through like text message, it felt the same way. And I'm just like, I think it's this person. Like, I don't know if they got some other stuff going on, but I just didn't want to deal. So I had to cut this person off. This is somebody I went to high school with. I was friends with them, but it wasn't worth me keeping them as a friend, because it was affecting how I felt, and it was affecting my mood. It affected my energy levels, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So what I did was I had to cut this person off in order to protect myself and my energy, because I didn't want this person feeding off of my positive energy that I was putting into the world. And I just wanted to make sure that, you know, it didn't offend. I honestly really didn't care if it offended this person or not, because at the end of the day, we're all adults. And if I say I can't talk to you, I can't talk to you. And, you know, I'm busy trying to build my business, and I can't be on the phone for long periods of time. And you're just talking about, you know, all this drama. I am not with it. I can't help you. You need to go talk to a therapist, or you need to go talk to somebody that, I don't know. I can't help you. I don't have the time. So you need to protect your energy at all costs. So if you need to cut out family, close friends, any of that to protect your energy and your peace of mind, then you need to cut that off. Because what's going to happen is, if you constantly let this person into your life and you allow them to put all of that negative energy onto you, they're going to kind of suppress your positive energy. And when people bring you down to their level, now you're doing like low frequency, or this, like they say now, like low vibe stuff. And I'm not about that over here. So you can keep that over there. And just making sure that you know that your peace of mind and how much positive energy, especially like when you're going home, you don't want to bring that stuff back home with you, because your home is supposed to be your sacred place, and you don't want to bring any type of negative energy back home with you, and it's just kind of messing everything up. So you need to make sure that you fart on yourself. So you need to make sure that you protect that at all costs. Also, I can give you another story. I actually had someone who was kind of like a close friend. I called these people like chameleon, because they can act like they're all positive and they're about you, and you know they're on your side and whatever the case may be, but really deep down under all of that fake covering and everything else, they're just negative. I call these people leeches, and I think that they're worse than the energy vampires, because when you have the energy vampire, it's kind of like you kind of feel it, and it's very, I want to say cute, but it's very noticeable how you feel after. But with the leech, and if you know what a leech is, you know, a leech attaches itself to something and it sucks like the blood or whatever the case is, and it does it slowly. It feeds over time. It's not just one big, I'm gonna just eat it now and then that's it. And this person was what I call a leech, and they attached themselves to me and fed off of everything that I had and everything that I was doing, so they can kind of come up off of what I was doing. And I think that those type of people are the worst. And you may have them in your friends, your group of friends, you may have them in your family. And sometimes it could be hard to kind of tell who it is, and sometimes not, because, you know, you may be blinded by, oh, because I've known this person for X amount of years, or, oh, this person is my brother, my cousin, my aunt, my mom, my dad, my grandmother. It can come in many different shapes, forms, and sizes, family members, and you have to be aware of what's going on and how your energy is being used. That's really all I have on energy vampires for today. I feel like today was just a hard day. I don't know, I'm having like a brain fart, man. I'm having a freaking brain fart right now. But I'm up here, I'm recording. And I don't know. I think sometimes like we get caught up in, this shit is crooked. It's not crooked. I think sometimes we get caught up in, you know, trying to make the best content and stuff like that, and it gets difficult sometimes, you know? Time management, all that shit. Never know what a person's going through. Behind the camera, the mask, whatever the case may be, you never know what the hell a person's going through until, you know, either shit hits the fan or I don't know, that happens. I'm not saying something's gonna happen to me or shit's going on with me, but yo, just get out there. Make sure you protect your energy from people who just want to deceive you and want to use you as some type of energy source to fuel their negative stuff. Don't allow them to do that. If you gotta tell people no, because you want to protect your energy, tell them no. That's it. You don't have to give anybody an excuse as to why. You can always just say no, because I don't want to do it. That's it. So this has been another episode, and I just want to thank you. If you found this video to be of value to you, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell, and also leave a comment down below and like this video so it can kind of spread out to everybody else and they can watch this as well. And until next time, see you later.